I'm here in the Alabama Museum of Natural History Collections again, and I'm about ready to meet two paleontologists. One's a graduate student, one is actually a soil biologist who's retired and now is amazing at finding fossils. So this is a really cool story because it shows how intertwined the museums are in the community. George Martin, who discovered this fossil sea turtle, which has now been named Paratresius martini, is going to start out by telling us where in Alabama he actually found these fossils.
It took me almost a year before I found all the pieces of it.
Awesome.
And on and off.
Right.
After rains, it uncovered it, it recovered again, it uncovered. And, but then I prepped it, and then I saw that it might be important. So I got in touch with Ed Hooks that used to be curator here many years ago.
Excellent.
And he convinced me to donate it here. So.
And this was the first specimen you ever donated?
Right, it was the first specimen that I ever donated.
Oh, cool. And then, Drew, how did you then run into this specimen? Because when did you actually find it, George? What year?
This was in 2004.
2004?
I donated in 2005.
Wow. So then how did you then find it here in the collection?
I came along about 2 years ago, and I was going through the collections here, the marine turtle fossils here, doing work for my dissertation, and I noticed this specimen, and it was so unlike any of the other marine turtle fossils that I had looked at from the southeast.
Cool.
That it sort of immediately stood out to me. And then I spent about the next year doing a bit of background research to ensure that it was unique. And the more that I looked into it, the more it became sort of obvious that it definitely was something new.
Oh, cool.
And so then it was just a matter of getting it described and getting it placed and figuring out exactly what it was. And it's
Is that exciting? Were you like totally stoked when you were like, oh my gosh, this is
it has a few features that are consistent with a lot of the other marine turtle fossils from the Cretaceous in Alabama, but then it's got others like this beautiful pelvis over here that are actually more similar to modern marine turtles.
Oh, cool.
So it's sort of an intermediate, and it was really exciting to be able to describe this and figure out exactly how it's related.
So are there structures on there that you can see that
Absolutely.
make it unique?
Absolutely. These this large sort of interconnected middle section there, and this tiny little process that sort of divides this big opening. And a lot of the other Cretaceous sea turtles from Alabama, this is just one large central area that there's no division. And this one clearly has that division, and that's something that you find in modern species, in more modern species of marine turtle. Well, the vast majority of the credit goes to George. He found it, he prepped it, he cleaned it, he put it together.
That's awesome.
I mean, without all of that work, then obviously when we pulled the drawer out and saw it for the first time, there's no way we would have been able to immediately recognize the importance of it had it not been so well put together and cleaned.
That's great.
Folks in Alabama aren't just volunteering in the paleontology department, they're helping in all areas of the museum. This community of volunteers helps us do amazing things like discover extinct species of sea turtle like the Paratresius martini. If you're interested in the museums, just do a Google search for UA Museums and see if there's something there that interests you. You could make the next big discovery.